All right, so it is the end of the year book tag. I was tagged by no one because nobody ever tags me to these freaking things, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to stop me. I'm going to do this thing anyway. It is in the lead up to Black Friday and American Thanksgiving for viewers down in the United States. And for me, this marks the absolute threshold for Christmas decorations, with the exception of non-denominational outdoor decorations, which is to say you are an absolute frickin' monster if you have decorated your cubicle in any way in Christmas fashion, or if you are piping Christmas music through the store speakers. On the other hand, you get a pass if you've put arrangements of lights on your house, you have the inflatable Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, even Santa himself inflated on your front lawn gets a pass. However, you're away in the Manger Star of Bethlehem outdoor arrangement. Hard no, you have to wait till at least the middle of December before you throw that thing up. Anyway, it is truly feeling like the end of the year here in Southern Ontario. We've said hello to snow and goodbye to the sunshine. It is dark here all the time now. Question number 1, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? And that would be Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann. And frankly, you're probably tired of hearing about Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann. Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann seems to be everywhere and everyone is reading it. I've jumped on that bandwagon. I did start it. But then the Toronto International Festival of Authors was kicking off and I had a whole laundry list of books that I wanted to get to before the show, including a ton of Giller reads, which all were frankly fantastic, and I'm so pleased that Ian Williams' reproduction took home the prize this year. But that is to be said that Ducks Newburyport I will have to get back to. It does seem like the perfect book to finish during the long holiday break, so I think I will get back to it then. Looking forward to it. Do you have any autumnal books you transition to the end of the year? That is a bit of a reaching question. I'm not exactly sure what to make of it, but I suppose much as there are beach reads, there could be autumnal reads, but I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to interpret it. If you want your pumpkin spice latte reads, I always think of cozy mysteries, your Alan Bradley or your Louise Penny, even Agatha Christie, bundled up underneath a blanket with a piping hot tea by the fireplace, maybe. Or maybe autumnal means back to school, leaf peeping, college campuses, Letterman sweaters, and it's the Western canon, a return to classics, a bit of Dickens, maybe some Steinbeck or Shakespeare. But I don't know, we've long since passed autumnal here in Ontario. We're into downright Arctic, and frankly, I read wherever the hell I feel like reading at the time of reading, so screw you and your seasonal rigor. Is there a new release that you're still waiting for? Oh, come on, this is such inside bookish baseball. This is such bookish privilege. I don't subscribe to NetGalley. I don't get ARC sent to me. I'm not part of that storied upper pantheon of booktubers that get all of these advanced publications. I have no idea what's coming down the pipe, and I won't know until it is released in the store. The only time I actually do get excited about books that aren't yet available here in Canada is when the booker publishes their long list, and frankly, a good chunk of them are always not available in Canada at time of release. I think last year, Anna Burns' The Milkman wasn't even available in Canada until after she won the Booker Prize. So no, I have no idea what is coming down the pipe that I should be excited for. Maybe you can tell me in the comments down below. What are the 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Oh, well, how about Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann? Have I mentioned Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann? I think that was the answer to the first prompt. Ducks Newburyport by Lucy Ellmann, a book I started that I want to finish before the end of the year. So yes, how about Ducks Newburyport, Lucy Ellmann? All right, fine. Maybe I'm a bit irate, a bit of a loose cannon here. I just realized that this will be the first Christmas we are spending without our daughter because she's an adult now and is going to California to spend Christmas with her boyfriend. Because that's what happens when you get older and your kids get older and they move out of the house. They decide they're going to spend Christmas elsewhere. So yes, I'm a little bitter about that. So fine. 3 books I want to read before the end of the year, I suppose, would be the unauthorized biography of Ezra Mass by Daniel James. It was shortlisted for the Not the Booker Prize over at The Guardian. Emma Donohue's Akin. She actually signed the book for me, so I suppose I should probably read the thing. And Lori Gottlieb's Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, for no evident reason whatsoever. Is there a book that could still shock you and become your favorite of the year? You know, there is only a month left in the reading year here, and I am mentioning a hell of a lot of books. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of these. Yes, I know I will be on a holiday break, which will give me unfettered time to actually read these books, but I also want to get caught up on The Mandalorian, The Watchmen. Watch The Watchmen. The Watchmen's so good so far. And I've gone down a rabbit hole as far as Korean movies go. Parasite, I just saw that. If you get a chance to see it, go to the theater and see it. Beautifully shot. It's a great frickin' story. Don't let anyone spoil it for you. Just go and check it out. It was so good. And it's got me wanting to check out a bunch more Korean movies. I just started Villainess, which clearly John Wick 3 sort of cribbed the motorcycle sword fight chase scene from. I'm enjoying it so far. Anyway, if I do get around to reading more books, some of these could become my new favorite. There is Dexter Palmer's Mary Toft, Rabbit Queen, or Queen of Rabbits. Anyway, I loved his version control, so I have high hopes for this book. There's Small Game Hunting by Megan Gale Coles of Newfoundland. She was also part of the Giller shortlist, which is frankly batting 100 so far as quality reads. And I know Aaron over at The Bibliotherapist absolutely loved this book, so I've got really high hopes. And Fleischman is in Trouble by Taffy Ackner. I've just been hearing a lot about it, background noise sort of, and it sounds like a fun read. So I'm hopeful that I'll get around to checking that one out as well. Have you started making reading plans for 2020? No. I don't make reading plans. I don't set goals on Goodreads as far as books I want to read, and I don't determine my TBR at all. I just read whatever the hell I feel like reading at the time. Okay, so maybe I will read some more CanLit. Frankly, it pisses me off that Margaret Atwood's The Testament represents CanLit to the rest of the world when there is just so much fantastic stuff being put out by Canadian authors that it's just getting overshadowed by Atwood. Fine, she's great, love it, awesome. I have no desire to read The Testaments at all. I don't think it is truly the best that Canada has to offer for the literary world, and just I want some more attention paid to some of that, but there's also good work being done by Rick over Another Kick at the CanLit, who's changed the focus of his channel to CanLit, as well as Aaron over The Bibliotherapist, who does a great job of reading all the CBC Canada reads, not to mention the Giller Prize short and long list. So I'm interested to see what they're going to be reading this coming year and having some conversations about that. You can check out their channels as well. Anyway, yeah, maybe some more CanLit, but who knows? Just I'll read whatever comes my way. I do tend to do that a bit out of a whim. Just looking forward to taking some time off of work and relaxing. I think maybe I need to relax a little bit over the holiday season. So that's it. The end of the year book tag. Perhaps a little belligerent and surly this time out. I apologize. But it is of a theme with a lot of you probably going to visit family for the Thanksgiving weekend. So if you want to talk about belligerent and surly and your drunken, racist, Trump-loving uncle that you're going to have to contend with, good luck to you all. Good luck for your Thanksgiving weekends. Hopefully you can come out of that somewhat unscathed and still talking with the rest of your family. It's always difficult, I'm sure. Otherwise, for the rest of you, I hope you all have a great week of reading, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.